context.
Oh my God, I'm gonna puff.
See, Noah, we found a way to use it.
Yeah, fuck you, Noah. So yes. Welcome to Anime Out of Context.
I was
Hey.
waiting for Richie's intro. Was not expecting that one.
Yeah, that's yours, buddy.
I made that on an iPhone.
And it's beautiful. So you are an artist.
Is it art?
It is art. You're an artist. You're a
I
musician.
play none of those instruments.
You are an instrument artist person. Way to go.
Awesome.
All right. So, if this is your first time at this segment, get ready because it's going to be fun. Essentially, what this is I, at this time, have procured a scene from an anime. This one is Bastard with 2 exclamation points. You can watch it on Netflix or don't. I don't really recommend it. I just watch it for content to be used in this particular segment. Essentially, I've written this script. Normally, it's just Justin and I, but Teddy is here to also join in on this. Teddy has got his work cut out for him tonight because Teddy is playing 2 roles. Yeah. And generally how I do this is I stick Justin with the roles that say the most stuff and the most insane stuff. But Teddy, you are going to be doing the honors tonight. Now, Teddy has not seen this. Justin has not seen this. I typed it up, unfortunately. So the way this is going to work is, Teddy, you are going to be playing Dark Schneider, which is in the yellow, the gold, and you're also going to be playing Doshi, which is in the green. I've given a little bit of a description as to what these are. Dark Schneider is a powerful spellcaster bent on taking over the world. So that's sort of your inspiration for who this character is. Because I find it infinitely more interesting when you don't know a lot about these characters. I just give you little tidbits of things, you know, kind of like where they're coming from. Doshi is a very short and arrogant necromancer who overcompensates about himself over like everything. Just overcompensating, super arrogant, like all the time. And you'll see it when you're going through the dialogue, like what this guy's really like. Justin, you're going to be playing Gara, the powerful ninja master. I will be playing Nei, a powerful elven warrior, Empress of Thunder, adopted child and lover, gross, of Dark Schneider. I'll also be reading the, yep, you read that right. You heard that right. I'll also be reading the stage directions as well to kind of like get that stuff going. So, we'll read this. It's a relatively short scene, just over 4 pages. And essentially, you make it your own, you have fun, and we just roll. It's anime out of context. And this is from Bastard, Season 1, Episode 15, called The Triumphant Return. And here we go. An army of zombies stands on the bridge to Metallicana. Doshi, a squat man in robes, stands at the head of the army, smiling as he stares at large swaths of magical energy emanating from the center of the castle.
This aura. Something big is happening in there. Hey, Lynch, hurry up and get rid of those 2. I got a bad feeling about this.
We're off to an amazing start. Lynch, a large metal-clad warrior with an axe, stares down, that's supposed to say Nei and Gara, who stand in defensive stances, ready to fight.
What is going on?
It can't be.
When you've been around as long as me, there's nothing that surprises you.
I thought you fools were smarter than that. You should know you're no match for Lynch. He was created by me, Doshi, the world-famous necromancer. I created him by assembling the very best parts collected from the corpses of 100 of the strongest warriors and knights. Lynch is the ultimate undead soldier. I, Doshi, the world-famous necromancer, granted Lynch my magic power, and Lord Abigail gave him the demon mail, the legendary suit of armor. Lynch is now invincible! A couple of weaklings like you can never beat him. Enjoy the show as Ninja Master Gara and Nei, the Empress of Thunder, meet their demise at the hands of the magnificent work created by me, Doshi, the world-famous necromancer!
Famous? None of us have ever heard of you, Shorty. Now hurry up and send your little puppet over here so I can chop him to pieces, armor and all.
I'll show you the power of the ultimate secrets of the sword! Gara and Nei begin to glow with power as they summon their respective energies.
I'm not short. And you're gonna pay for that. Show them what you're made of, Lynch. Go kill the traitors!
Lynch leaps forward with his axe held high. Nei and Gara leap as well to meet him in the air.
True magician!
Secret Howkin Thunderclaw Strike! Gara and Nei land their blows with a blinding light. They look on proudly.
No way!
Serves you right, pipsqueak.
Suddenly, Lynch appears out of the blinding light and swings his axe, hitting the ground with such force that Gara and Nei are blown backwards into a nearby rock wall.
Your swords won't work against the demon male. You'll soon find out how impotent you fools are against us!
What's going on here? Something's affecting my strength. I'm too...
Doshi leaps over to Gara and Nei.
I thought you used to be one of the 4 divine knights. You're so weak. There's no point in trying to fight. At this very moment, Athrasax awakes. The god of destruction's tremendous energy is flowing into Lynch and the demon male. I'd say at your current level, you can't touch Lynch. You couldn't even put a scratch on his armor.
I can't die like this. Darsh might come back to life.
Damn, this is bad. Now my vision's getting hazy.
Doshi kicks Nei in the head and throws her and Gara to the ground. He begins kicking them in the stomach and back as he talks.
Your newfound power of good is useless. You're nothing in the face of the power of the god of destruction's overwhelming evil. Do you understand now? I'm going to teach you two a lesson. I'm gonna make you pay dearly for your wisecrack about me being short!
Lynch steps forward, gripping his axe, and stares down at Gara and Nei. He begins swinging his axe above his head, gathering energy. As he's about to bring his axe down, he's kicked by Dark Schneider!
You're the one who's dying here.
What? No way.
Hold on. What's going on? Where did this guy come from? You're not the only ones who got stronger with the power of evil. I'm gonna smack you back to where you came from. Now go!
Dark Schneider unleashes a torrent of punches and kicks before sending a particularly powerful punch at Doshi, knocking him and Lynch high into the air.
You're kidding.
You heard me. Go back to hell and take your corpses with you! Damned!
As Dark Schneider speaks the magic word, Lynch and Doshi explode! Doshi screams in pain as Lynch melts away in the all-consuming blaze. Only the demon male remains. Nei runs into Dark Schneider with tears of joy in her eyes and jumps into his arms.
It's okay. There, don't cry. Everything's all right.
What the heck is going on here? Are you really alive? Are you sure you're not an undead?
You idiot. Look at my long legs. They're real. You'd think you would have learned by now that handsome young heroes like me are immortal. But comedic side characters like you, the gods created in their spare time is a joke. Never come back to life once they're dead. You should be more careful.
You're such a bastard.
And scene. That was...
I feel like the end of that was like regional theater.
1,000%.
First of all, Teddy, you actually nailed that voice of Doshi. Like, that sounded very, very close to what the anime actually sounded like.
I feel like they all have that, like, for my Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, like that Weevil Underwood, like, you're not getting away this time! Ah! Like,
Yeah.
all short characters
Yes.
who are upset about being short sound the same.
Yeah.
You can tell which one of the three of us is a professional voice actor,
Yes.
too.
Absolutely. I did
Also,
my best to
that
give
was
myself the least amount of lines in that. I was like, I want Justin and Teddy to have fun with this. So
Oh,
Yeah,
and,
that's good.
and
It was
this
good.
didn't disappoint because I'm sorry, that first monologue you had, I created him by assembling the very best parts of collected from the corpses of 100 dead strongest warriors and knights. Lynch is the ultimate undead. Like, it's just unnecessary
Oh, yeah.
exposition.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And he says at least 3 times in that monologue that he is Doshi, the world famous necromancer. Like he's make sure to say that. And I just love all anime has a lot of over explaining. You know, you sometimes get the internal dialogue of like what they're doing, what they're planning, and everything like that. And then then there's this where people are like, I'm going to use my superpower ability to cut through his armor because then, you know, and we've done this with previous Bastard episodes where it's like, you know, vampires are weak against the following magic. Blah, 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 blah. So if they do this, then they should be good. But if not, then they're going to be in trouble. And it's just
all caught up audience.
Yeah, it's like, do you get it? And yeah.
I truly think that that more boomers and older folk would love anime because they treat the audience the same way that like procedural cop shows do, where like they'll be standing over a dead body and they'll be like, oh, looks like he was shot in the head. And it's like, we can clearly see that he was fucking shot in the head.
Yeah.
And it's like, with a bullet, no less. Oh, you're right. With a bullet.
Yeah.
Like, and then there's the they would love it because it's every moment is explained and then explained further in case you didn't get it.
Yeah. And some are better than others. Like some will leave you like to your imagination and they leave the visuals to kind of tell the story. Not this show. This show, I think, is intentionally like silly in a lot of ways.
I love it. Yeah.
Like it's the guy who originally wrote this was huge into like metal bands in the 80s, so that's where things like Metallicana is the name of a city. Anthrax is then the god of destruction from Anthrax. You've got, you know, the spells that they cast are sometimes like Guns N' Roses is what he casts to cast the spell.
That's funny.
You know, and so just, yeah, the Dark Schneider's really obnoxious. He says multiple times, he's like, basically like, I'm the main character, I can't die. You know, he just says bizarre shit like that. It's absurd.
I thought demon mail, that's what happens when you send an email to the wrong email address, right? You get that bounce back.
That's Matt Damon mail.
My bad.
Oh.
Okay.
See?
That's the difference.
Common mistake. Common mistake.
Yeah.
I used to get scared shitless when I was, you know, first had my Hotmail account and I got the demon mail came back to me. I was like, what if, because it's all caps. I'm like, what have I done?
Oh no.
What have I summoned?
Oh man.
This is bad. Well,
I wrought on my inbox.
Teddy, thank you so much for being game for that, man.
That
like,
was so good.
Yeah, that was super fun. I love that.
That was the first time we've done that with a guest, so that was super fun,
Heck yeah.
and I had a lot of fun being like, all right, who's Teddy going to play? I'm like, I'll have him play 2 characters because they only overlap one time in the conversation, so that should be really fun. So you did a fantastic job. Thank you for that.
Thank you for typing the stuff. Thank you.
Absolutely. Happy to do it. And if you want to contribute to this, if you have your own scene you would love to have us all do, which we've done once, and you want to surprise me, just all you got to do is type it up. You know, you got to send it over to us. Hit us up, mindgappodcast@gmail.com, or hit us up on any of our socials. Send us your scene. Give us a little bit of direction, like who you want to play what, and just kind of a little description of the characters, and then we'll just take it from there. Job will be done. We will accept your submissions.
If anyone out there is a talented artist and wants to animate or reanimate what we are doing with these, go ahead. We'll have you on as a guest. That's the offer.
And same thing, if you're an artist that is also wants to AI generate this, we're here for it as well. So,
Sure, why not?
Whatever. You do you.